What's up, guys? We got a new video for you right here, and we're starting out by leaving the Wallace Farm and Sawmill for a short time. We got to go pick up some hay for the logging horses, and we thought we might as well take the old farm truck, take you guys for a little ride this morning. Then we got some sawmilling in the afternoon. Let's get this truck hooked up. Oil on them latches. You do get a good clear view of this truck.
Yeah, it makes it super easy to back up on.
Guys, I was stopping here on the way out, and I put a pile of slabs up here yesterday. We had burned all of our, wood debris, like knots and slabs and stuff that we don't, people ask all the time, what do we do with our slabs? And most of the time, there just sits a big pile over here, and we give them away to anybody who wants to come get some slabs for firewood or whatever. Mostly pine, so it's just good most of the time for outdoor stuff. But anyway, we started that fire when we cleaned up all the farm over here, all the old trees we pushed over, and we stacked them and burned all that off with a little bit of slabs, to get it started good. Well, anyway, that fire has continued going for a complete month. I think it's a little over a month, but it will sit there dormant for days, and then all of a sudden, we'll have a big old rack of slabs and stuff there, and it just kicks back off. Yesterday, it kicked back off and got over here into the edge of the woods, and I had to go out into the edge of the woods there and kind of play firefighter for a little bit and stomp out and knock out some spots. I didn't want it going any further because we need rain at this place bad. I mean, we need some rain. All the trees are dying around here because they're so dry.
So we were riding in the old truck, and I thought I'd ask Tyler, which one is your favorite to drive if you had to? This one or the newer truck?
So, this is my favorite truck to drive. I just enjoy these trucks. I enjoy the vintage of this truck. I like the manual transmission. It doesn't have the creature comforts of the modern Dodge. There's not even
no
AC.
air conditioner.
Yeah, no AC. But it's something. It's just, I don't know. I love the older vehicles. I like older technologies, I guess you'd say. The simplistic way that things work.
Yeah.
No DEF hood, no exhaust emission systems. Like, a lot of those things are lesser the further back you go. Fun fact, I do have a brand new set of headers to go on this thing to stop that exhaust leak. You might hear it if you're listening good. But for some reason, I just not have taken the time to stop and do that. But I have the headers. I guess that's something we should do in a very near future video.
Probably
put
so.
A new set of headers on this truck. But let me tell you this: there is a possibility that there is a maybe bigger brother square body to this truck.
Possibility.
Coming in a few days, so keep your eyes out for that one. I'd love to do a side-by-side of that whenever that happens. So, anyway.
He just likes his truck so I can sit right close to him.
Yeah, see, another thing about these older trucks, check this out. You can't do this in these modern trucks that don't have the bench seat. You got this bench seat, you can get your arm around your lady while you're driving. See, they don't think about that in modern vehicles when they build them. All right, so here's one for you. You may have heard it before, you may not have. But anyway, if you're in a single cab pickup, right?
Right.
Say the story, I think the story went something like, there's 3 cowboys. One's driving, one's in the middle, one's on a passenger door, right? I said, which cowboy's the smartest? I don't know. Well, the guy said, the one who's driving has to drive. He's working. The one who's sitting at the passenger door has to open gates.
Uh-oh.
Now, the cowboy who sits in the middle might be the smartest.
They don't have to do anything.
They don't have to do anything. So we over here to pick up a little bit of hay, and back there. A little sawmill. You know we're gonna see the sawmills. Bale number 1. The goal is to get 10 on there. Now whether we can get 10 or not with the standards on there, we have yet to figure that out. We're gonna see. Kind of forgot to take the standards off before we come over here. Good choice of Kubota right there. Look at the dust she's kicking up. Guess that's a great way to get hay right there. That skid steer, pick it right up and set it on there quick. Going on here. Y'all think them horses like that right there? Good stuff. Trying to decide the best way we can get as many as possible on here. So what we've decided is we're gonna do 2 up top, and then we're gonna do 2 up top right here. And that'll get us 10 bales, which that's a pretty good little haul right there. I think these bales probably around 700-800 pounds a piece, I would guess. The skid steers get in tight spots. Stopping for dinner. So here's the truck back at home. We got the got a load on there. I would say that somewhere around 7,000-8,000 pounds of hay on the back, and well, she pulled it no problem whatsoever. So when we edit this in, I'm gonna have a little bit of some drone footage in there, which is something we have not had in the past. They actually reached out to us and wanted to send us a drone just to try out, and I told Miss Brittany, I was like, we didn't want one of them for the channel anyway, to just show some stuff that we're doing. So Brittany can cut to some little overview footage here from the Ruko drone, and it hooks up directly to your phone and shoots great, like 4K images right from there. So you can get up, take pictures of job sites. You could use it like us and do, you know, YouTube videos and shots around the farm, or maybe you just want to get up and see the overview of your farm. Go out there and look for that lost cow in the back corner. Who knows?
That was a really cool thing that we got to see all of our farm around here with this. So
yeah, I mean, it was like we've never been able to get that view of our place around here. So Expect many more of those in the near future.
Yeah.
We are also going to put a link in the description below so you guys can see this exact drone that we use to shoot this footage. And if you want one, well, hit that link and you can go and get you one. Now, let's go and get that hay unloaded.
The first thing we have to do is get at least one of these off because the horses are over there waiting for some food. So that's the first thing that we have to do.
They are hungry, there is of no doubt. We got one more strap here holding this back one on. Oh, we did hook it on the other side. I was thinking, Miss Britt, you forgot, but you know, it was on the other side.
I remembered it was over here.
That one held those up so they didn't slide back, thus making everything else kind of crumble.
Yeah, I was worried about the bolster still being on here, but it actually held this hay bale in pretty nicely.
I mean, honestly, let's see, we got 10. I feel like we probably could have got 12 on there if we really wanted to.
Probably could have.
Wait a minute. We could get in here and hide.
I can see you through there.
All right, she's gonna try to throw this over and not hit me. Let's see how that works. Listen, with that throw, there was no danger of you ever hitting me.
Don't tell anybody.
Too late. Wish I had a bale spear, but we got forks, so we're gonna make do with what we got.
They're not too bad.
Nah, it works.
To the horses we go. Gotta go ahead and get this first gate open. It's got the 2 clips on it. Extra safety. Now he can come on through. Look at him, y'all, on his phone. Tyler, get off your phone. Probably some work-related text messaging. Are you working or are you on Facebook Marketplace? So we're gonna try something new this time so all 4 of the horses can have the same hay bale. We are gonna try to put the ring right here in between where the 2 gates go to the 2 different pastures and see if the horses can eat out of the same hay bale. We're gonna try it.
We've never put them together, so. I'm gonna go ahead and take that net wrap off there.
The boys are over there patiently waiting.
All right, guys, we got one big problem between us and the hay barn, and we're gonna have to take care of it. I've actually been meaning to do this for several days now, and I just have not had a chance to do it. So let me turn the camera around and show you. So we ended up having a bunch of these cherry logs come in from Mr. Wayne. We got to get those cut up, but it's probably 30 plus logs right through there. We're gonna need to go get those out of the way because I need to put the hay right over in that area. Well, I guess we better get to moving. We got to move these 2. I got a bunch of old firewood over here. It needs to be chopped up. And, oh, also, here's your little info. So, the pit over here is scheduled to be taken out in the morning. We got a pump truck coming out. That's what was told to me this morning. So, provided they do what they say, and there's no reason they won't, I should have a pump truck here between 8 and 10 o'clock in the morning, and we're going to get that thing clean, and then the next step of the sawmill rebuild will be in action, and that's going to be to remove the shafts from the roller or the cable drum in the center, and then where the roller comes in under the husk frame, we're going to get those out. We're going to get new bearings. They're going to get new shafts and straightening, and everything's going to be good. So we're hopefully really
excited about that.
Really soon going to have that thing fixed and nice, and then we're going to work on that dust chain system, and I might have found a local auger for a grain bin that we may be able to implement into a excavation of the sawdust in the future. Possibly, we'll see. We got options.
And that's some really pretty, vibrant red you can see on the ends of these logs. I'm looking forward to getting these cut open and see exactly what they're going to look like on the inside. I'm gonna go ahead and grab some pallets so we can get the hay bales put down on those so they're not just sitting on the bare floor. Putting the pallets down will help keep the hay bales from getting any moisture on them. This way the hay bales will not mold. We don't want our horses eating any mold. Yeah, that was a big one. That one was right on that bolster. One down, 8 more to go.
You know, I was just thinking, I'm so glad you be riding this tractor with me.
We never get bored. We're always together doing something.
We're always doing something, and I got a lot cooking, guys. I got a scrambled brain of things I'm always doing, and I don't know how to sit still. So that's why I record everything, and you never know. It's gonna be something far more sawmill logging related, but we're doing something. This one is not gonna be the easiest to get out because I gotta get, you see, I need the fork at this height on that side. Let's see if we can stick it in the fork bale a little bit.
Like shoving it off.
Yeah.
Maybe you can get it on the ground and then pick it back up.
Well, that is the plan. And it worked. You know, we'll get a bale spear eventually. Well, just before the rain and the storm is blowing up right now, anyway, we did get the hay up.
There's dust
Yeah,
everywhere.
the wind is just whirling around right now because we got a little storm blowing in, and it's starting to rain, which is something we haven't seen here in a month.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll get a good shower of rain, and we got to put the truck glasses up. We about forgot that.
Oh yeah, the windows are rolled down.
That is going to be towards the end of this video, guys. We got the hay put up, and we beat the rain, so that happened just in the nick of time. The only thing left on our list to do for the day is Brittany and I are going to finish up that last little bit of framing, which is just a doorway and a few little odds and end pieces around the framing. And we're going to install some house wrap tomorrow, probably put some windows in over the weekend. So that leaves a big stack of, there's one, need an identical stack beside it of interior lumber to be drying so that we get the maximum amount of dry time before we have to use it for our room addition. Logging horses are fed. It's getting towards the fall, and we'll have a little extra time and coolness, hopefully, in the very near future to get the logging horses out, show you guys what they've learned and what they can do on the channel. But that's going to do it for this video. So if you guys enjoyed this type of content, you like seeing the old farm truck work, seeing some hay being loaded, give us some positive comments down below. Encourage us to do some more stuff that is not just sawmill related. So anyway, we're going to get that dust pit hopefully sucked out in the morning, pumped out and gone. Hopefully I can get in there and start doing some work after that of backfilling and fixing that thing up the way that we envision it working properly. So that's going to do it for this particular video. You want to add anything, Miss Brittany?
Just don't forget to check us out over on our Patreon page. We also have an Instagram page. And we have merchandise, and those will all be in a link down below in the description.
Click on that description, guys. You can get a link to each one of those things, Instagram, Patreon, all that stuff. So that will do it. Till next time, guys.
See ya.
Bam.